Hey, good afternoon, chat. How are we doing? At least we know how to get it. How do we get it? How do we get it if you had a full inventory and it didn't give you? I want it. Countdown. I thought it would be countdown. No idea about the crashing, freak. Has moments of instability though, doesn't it? I haven't been playing, to be honest with you, so I don't know. What's up, Mew? He's one. Failure, he's one. That's gutted. I thought it's gonna be in the expansion stash or the stash at the base, and it wasn't. I was like, what the hell? Christina, what's up? Johnny, what's up? Lexington rocks. Rub it in. Joke. Kedri, how you doing? Good day. Yo, chill. We need a lightweight M4 as a named or exotic. The Lexington's Lavoa, right? I think. Tidy news. Good day. How we doing? We're live today. We weren't going to be live today. I'm working so hard right now with stuff that doesn't involve playing games. And getting ready for things to come. We were having a bit of time off stream, but they announced this stream today. So on their Twitch, they're going live with an announcement. Don't know what it's going to be, to be honest with you. Hey, Oxon Chris with a prime, thank you. We've hardly been streaming all month. I looked at the stats before, right? And since our 40-hour stream, we've done 4 streams. I promise you it's not because of the 40 hours. It didn't kill me. Since our 40-hour stream at the start of the season, we had quite a bit of Discord to get our head stuck into. And I've had to really push some things that are coming in the new year. So it's just been one of those months, chat. But good news is we're going live tomorrow for our anniversary stream. Happy Turkey Day. It's Thanksgiving, isn't it? So I don't celebrate it in the UK, but I know a lot of you in chat do. So happy Thanksgiving. That's why I forgot to say it to start. Hope you're having a great day, enjoying your turkey, and spending some great time with friends, family, loved ones. Have a good one. Tomorrow we will be going for our 7-year anniversary stream. I've been doing this for 7 years now, chat. Hasn't killed me yet. We'll be kind of celebrating now. We always do like a anniversary stream. That's going to be tomorrow. We're going in the morning. So tidy news. I think you're jumping in with me. I'm looking to go, like, if I could be started by 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, I'll be started by 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. That's UK. And we're going to try and complete the journey within 24 hours on my new PlayStation Pro. First time it's being used, I just set it up today. So that's tomorrow's stream. We're going to have some fun as well with exotics. We're adding a different spin on it. It's going to be fun. Yeah, I'll definitely be up tidy because of kids. So I'll be up from 7. I'll be in my office by 8, half 8. I'll be looking to start at 10. I was meant to get back to you. I will get back to you in a DM. We'll see what they announced today, Hacker, because that's where I was heading. I was going to show you the announcement. Oh, by the way, as well, chat, this is a great opportunity to ask me any questions about my recent Shade announcement. Face to face, I can answer any questions you got quickly. I've kind of said everything in the community channels, but still, feel free. We got 15 minutes now to chat. I do want to show you the post that they did yesterday. I think they're just going to talk about the holiday event. The only thing is, the thumbnail with announcement on. I'm a little bit, what's going on here? So they posted this, was it? Yeah, 26th of November, so 2 days ago. Let me bring it full screen for you. It was tune in to our live stream on November 28th. We'll talk about the winter events. We know the winter event comes every time this year. We know what that's about, unless they're doing something new this year. But they'll be talking about Seasons 2.0 and more. So I imagine some feedback that they've had around that, any changes or adjustments that they're planning. I don't know. Interesting. And more. Interesting. Please don't miss a chance to an exclusive Stalker 2 bundle and then live stream announcement. So they're announcing something. Are we going to get... I might be far-fetched and I might be jumping the gun. But are we about to get the trailer for Brooklyn? Because next season's the DLC, right? They've got to start talking about it soon. We're what? 3 months away? 4 months away? Max? Are we about to guess something about the DLC? Is that the and more? Great if it was. Ah. Big E, thank you for the gift. Much appreciated. On Twitch there. Thank you, thank you. Hey, afternoon, Mark. How's it going? Oh, Tidy with a gift as well. Thank you, Tidy. Save your gifts till tomorrow, though, guys. I do appreciate them. We need them. Because we have been streaming all freaking month, right? But save them for tomorrow. Save them for tomorrow. Because tomorrow we're going to need them, okay? Our 7-year anniversary stream. We're going to need them. Right. Thanks for making a Discord channel. Got on the Ravenous and Eagle Bearer. From those people carrying me, still no clue how to kill second boss. No problem. Oh, hang on. They're live. How long have we got? Started a bit later today. We got 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Started a little bit later today. I want to go a bit earlier, but it's what it is. Ozzy, what's up? Cooking a ton of food today. 2 large hams, green beans, casserole, potato casseroles, homemade mac and cheese, homemade stuffing, my own version of KFC famous bowls, and pumpkin pie. Sounds busy, Kedri. I know, it will be 10, Tidy. I hope it's... I've got to go at 10 because there's a birthday party Saturday morning. I need to be finished before it. And so Stacey needs me done by 11. Hey, how's it going, Sifter? What's up, Atom? Recon. I did see it. I thought of you as soon as I saw it. I thought, that'll be something Recon's happy with. That's 2 things in a row, bro. Miracles happen. Hard to find a group on Xbox. You're in on Discord 9? Hey, what's up, Mag? Clog Floppers, Poons, good day. Simba, how's it going? Harley Gwynn, 200 thanks for what you do. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the bits as well. Much appreciated. Thank you, Harley. How do I remove that hype train incoming alert? Because I can't see the Twitch chat. I was going to make it bigger for a second. Thank you for the Lexington video. Loaded into my mule character. Your inventory was full. No problem. I'm glad I could sacrifice for you guys. All part and parcel of what I do. It's shit though. Boom, what's up? For me. It's shit for me. How's your streaming going? Boom, good day, Matt. Who needs Xbox help? It was 9 up above, just above Tidy News' gift. Three new Xbox teams made this week. That is true. That is true. Pony's been busy. Starting as we mean to go on, right, Poons? Paul Gray with a 5-bomb. Thank you. We have got 11 minutes. How we do these co-streams is, I think people like it like this. I watch it with you. I'm not going to have my face showing. I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to hide myself. I'm going to watch it together. You're just going to watch exactly what they want to show us without me talking. I'll be in chat, though, if I've got anything to say. And then afterwards, we'll recap and discuss. It's how our co-streams go. Happy Thanksgiving, Outlaw Tom. Thank you. Have a great day. Yeah, some kind of announcement nugget. I think it's gonna be like a trailer for DLC or something. I'm thinking along those lines. Why announcement? Surely it's not an announcement about the winter event, is it? We know about that. It happens every year. Fell off the stream wagon. Same. Same, Boom. I hope we can catch up soon. In the new year, Boom, I hope we get to play again like we used to. $25 Jaffa cakes. Division 3 reveal. You're dreaming, Andrew. Wake up. Agreed, Boom. You'll see. You'll see. Okay, I don't think I missed any questions or anything about what we've been doing in the Discord this week, so that's good. What's up, Scott? How long does Stalker 2 and Rainbow Six Siege Defend bundles on store? No idea. It's normally a couple of weeks, isn't it? I imagine for something big like this, Stalker 2, maybe a bit longer. Oh, Nightbot. Let me sort that out. I forgot. So I always forget to update Nightbot. We got time. We got 9 minutes. Nightbot's changed. Alright, timers. Turn that off. Turn that on. That's you sorted, Twitch. Off and on. That's you sorted, YouTube. Okay. You shouldn't get that prompt now, hopefully. Oh, I was watching your stream before. Only I seen you were loving it. You said you were going to keep it on. Soon, Recon. New year. I am about to show you all what I've been working on all year. Got big Discord maintenance coming. I am opening a new server. I can't wait for it. Very excited about it. And at that point, when we open a new server, what I will reveal now is, if you remember how we used to have Team GC on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, that's a thing again. So where I used to play with loads of you across all platforms, it used to be brilliant. It's a little bit different in the way it's structured, but you can start joining that stream team again, is what I'm saying. So Recon, you love playing with me in my raid streams. You can join. There'll be like a list of things. There'll be something you've got to read and sort of understand, like it was back then, but you'll be able to join my PlayStation team. So when I want to stream on PlayStation, you can jump in. Same on Xbox, same on PC, just like it was years ago. I can't wait. Really can't wait. So just keep an eye out, Recon, because I know you've been eager for me to raid on PlayStation for so long. And that will be January, I hope. February, very latest, that we'll be kicking that off. Very latest. Next to no recoil, I know. Does any AR have any recoil, though? But yeah, I had a quick go on Stacy's account because I haven't got it. I had a full inventory. Oh, I know. It's light now, Simba, and it's just completely changed. Morning, Roger. Exactly, Boom. Exactly. We're going back. We've been doing this for 7 years now. We're going whole circle. We're going back to around about where year 4 was at. But better. Yes, more streams on other platforms. I've got my setup different now as well, Simba, so we can like go round the clock. It's not like so like it doesn't have to be bound to streams. I've invested a lot in my setup. So at a weekend, for example, I can jump on PlayStation, I can jump on Xbox, I can jump on PC at the weekend. We don't have to stream. If there's just some raids we want to do, we can do it. Practically can just go round the clock now. I'm not limited to times or anything. It's brilliant. Again, we're working very hard this year. People don't see all the behind the scenes stuff, but we've been working so hard to get ready for what's coming. I wish more people could be more excited though, and understand. But I guess I know you can't see it. When you see it, I think you'll love it. Not my main, Kedri, not my main. But yeah. I will be on PlayStation. We're on PlayStation tomorrow. It has come full circle. It has. We've had a lot of year tested stuff. I know where we're at now. I know what I want to do. Yes, Lexington's always max when you get it. So, Mackie. Alik, thank you. Can't be excited when we don't know what's coming. I've said what's coming. I've said. Look how excited I am. As your leader, as your founder, as a person that's made it. Look how excited I am. I'm so excited for this. Like, would I honestly be delivering you a piece of shit if I was this excited? But yeah, I get it. Wish I could cheat on COD. I'll probably be good. Hope you're doing well, Z. We are 3 minutes away from their announcement. Enigmatic Soul, what's up? Happy Thursday. Again, happy Thanksgiving to everybody who celebrates it. Limitless, what's up? Good day. Can't wait for the Slayer to come back so more people can glitch to DZ. Is that still a thing? Sam, what's up? Good morning. It's a shame that the Chiefs 10-1 now. It's still 9-1. I might have missed the weekend. I think it's 10-1, isn't it? I always speak to Sam about the Chiefs. I watched the game where the first game of the season I watched and they lost, so I didn't watch it last week. 10-1, I thought so. But yeah, it's the first game I was able to watch a couple of weeks ago and they lost. I was like, okay, I'm a bad omen. I'm a bad omen. I'm not watching it again. I'll watch it on repeat. What's up, Scrubs? I know, right? Benson, what's up? Right, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna do a sound check with 2.5 minutes to go. I think we're good. Right. We're gonna use this scene so everything's just off of it. So again, I will watch this with you guys. I'm going to remove myself. And then we'll react afterwards, guys. We'll react afterwards. Should do an incursion stream using the Slayer. So, Wolfie. Tomorrow, Boom, we are trying to complete the journey within 24 hours, so it's quite solo, to be honest with you. I do have tiny news there as well. But by all means, if you jump in stream and... But that's what we're doing. Please keep watching. I'd like to see the Lions win. No. Chiefs for the free peak. Is it a free peak they call her? 3-time back-to-back Super Bowl champions. I will not watch just another game if they keep on winning until the Super Bowl. I ain't missing that. Right, guys, enjoy. We'll talk after. Free Pete. There we go, Pete. My bad. I'm thinking about the Free Peak Challenge in the UK, which is all 3 mountains. Alright, enjoy. We'll see what they got to announce. I'm excited for this one. Don't know why. But we'll talk about it afterwards. I'll jump and chat with you.
Hello everyone, and
Hello.
welcome to this unexpected Black Friday / Thanksgiving live stream. And my name is Daria. I'm the former comm dev on Division 2, and today with me is
We haven't fired Daria. Don't worry.
no, they actually just gave me another job, but I'm still required to stream, so. It is what it is. I guess you guys are stuck with me for the time being.
So am I. I'm also required to stream, so we're
It's
both
true.
here against our will.
It's true though. They keep us chained to the streaming chair, so we cannot leave. But yeah, today with me is Yannick, my usual co-host.
Hello.
And yeah, to give you guys an overview of what we're planning to discuss today. So of course we'll talk about Seasons 2.0 next steps. I know that Yannick has an entire list, a handwritten list of changes he prepared specifically for this live stream. A lot of things that he wants to share with us, right?
I decided to take notes this time and come a bit more prepared.
Yeah, so see, I'm not putting him on the spot. I know that he is well prepared and ready. We'll also tease the upcoming winter event. We'll talk about the veteran rewards, the Lexington gun, and some of the nice skins that some of you might already noticed in the game. Also, as you probably saw, if you haven't, please look at the chat. We are running a giveaway for the Stalker bundle outfits. So all the rules are there. You just basically enter it by typing the hashtag Stalker2, and that would automatically add you to the giveaway. And a few lucky winners gonna get contacted after the live stream and get their fancy bundles. But that's not it. There are some other things regarding Stalker as well, and we'll talk about it a bit later. Also, we have a gameplay build that we're gonna show. Do not expect any new modes or, any balancing changes. It's mostly just a teaser for a winter event. And to start, get your list with the changes for
You want to start with Season 2?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
start with the
Okay.
Seasons 2.0.
Alright, I'm gonna take my notes. Sorry. Old school paper. So Seasons 2.0, well, we've been looking at the feedback. We've got a lot of feedback with PTS, and now that Seasons 2.0 is out, it's good that it's out because now we get to actually work with concrete feedback and data. So we know what we can see, what works, what doesn't, what you enjoy, what you enjoy less. So it makes our job much easier now to actually figure out how do we make it better. So with that, there's a bunch of things we're looking at, and I want to mention some of them here on some of the things we want to change. And just bear in mind that none of that is timed somewhere. So don't expect those changes to come in the near future. I don't know yet. I cannot promise that all of them will be here by the next update, but at least so you know what are the kind of things we're looking at to improve Seasons 2.0. I think first I'm going to start with some of the changes we're going to bring this season in the upcoming patches. And some of them are just reactions to feedback that we've gotten from you. And the first one is that we are going to give control to the group leader on the activation of the modifier. So as you know now, it's a bit of a mess. I think we've talked about it already in the past. The fact that you don't really know when you matchmake where you're going to end up and how we handle the rules of matchmaking and all of that. So now we're going to have it clearer. So if you show up or if you matchmake with a group, whatever status the group leader has in terms of modifiers being activated or not will apply to the entire group. So it is the group leader that will decide. It's going to work the same as global events, basically. So hopefully now everybody will be on the same, under the same status, and we're not going to have the issue where someone has their modifier on and you have it off, and then you don't have your modifier, but the hostile modifiers are still applying. This is not going to happen anymore. It's going to be the same experience for everyone. We're removing we've removed the modifiers from raid as well. So that was one of the inconsistencies we had between what we've said and what was actually in the build. They were not on the PTS, but they were on the build. We've removed them now. So no modifiers in raid. We're keeping the raid experience pure. One thing also we've done is adding the Battle Pass XP to all priority objectives. So you no longer have to choose when you're doing priority objective. You no longer have to choose between gaining, like progressing your season rewards, your battle pass rewards, or other rewards. Now it's every priority objective will give you battle pass XP and then the other reward that you will choose. So to try to be more generous with that progression. We are also going to make some adjustments to the hostile modifiers for this season. So obviously the two culprits here, which are Requital and Master of None, which are the ones that have, of course, I think frustrated the most part of all of you and all of us, to be honest, myself included. So we're going to make changes to them to make them less punishing, and so change the way Requital works. So it's going to be a bit more intuitive and a bit easier to understand. When the damage actually gets reflected and how to counter that, with better feedback also in terms of the icon and the UI. And Master of None we're also going to change to especially get rid of the shock effect and change that to something else. So you're no longer going to have the issue of NPCs with Master of None that are just taking you out of cover all the time. So these are changes that are going to be coming very soon in a future patch to at least reduce some of the frustration we've seen with the existing proposition of modifiers. But then on top of that, we also have much more changes we're looking at, but are probably going to come a bit later next season, and some of them maybe even after that. So just to talk a bit about some of the things we would like to change. Well, first let's talk about modifiers. So as we've seen, and as I see in the chat already on some of the comments, with modifiers, this is the first version we have in this season. We've talked about it. This is the first iteration. We're going to every season will come with new modifiers. So every season we will learn from the previous one, and until we hit the perfect formula for modifiers. But overall, we know that some people prefer to play without them. I do think that for the most part it is because of the hostile modifiers part, because it's as we've said with Requital and Master of None, it's not always fun. But our goal ultimately is to make sure that you want to have the modifier on, because gameplay is just going to be more fun. And there's a few things we're going to do with that. First, we have, I'm not going to go in details here, but we've taken that into account in designing the next modifier for the next season. So I think that one is going to be pretty cool. We are streamlining and simplifying the hostile modifiers for the next season as well. So it's going to be something that's a bit more simple and less punishing. Really a bit more about modifier gives you a bonus, hostile modifier counters that bonus, but does not actually impact your gameplay the way it does right now. So it's really just about negating potentially some of the effect of your modifier, but nothing beyond that. Because ultimately we want the modifiers to just be fun and be a boost for players. So it's like you play with the modifier, you get the boost. The hostile can potentially counter some of that, but it's never going to make you weaker than what you would be without the modifier. We are looking at, and that's been one of the requests as well, we are looking at adding a bonus when you play with the modifier active. So I know that we've said we were a bit on the fence with doing that, because we don't want you to force yourself to play with the modifier just to get the bonus. But I think there's a right balance we can find in trying to find a bonus that is just an addition, just a small plus, so you feel rewarded for playing with the modifier, but without missing out if you really choose to play without the modifier. But once again, our goal is to make you want to play with the modifier, because it's just going to be more fun. We are looking at the pacing, and I will get back to that, but you're going to unlock the modifiers faster also. So in the progression, in future seasons, we want the modifiers unlocked to come faster, the active and the passive ones. So it takes a bit less time to get all the toys and just have fun with them. This is a long list, so bear with me here. We are looking at the trigger conditions for the active modifier. So we know that now it's a bit of an issue that you have to aim down sight before you can trigger the active modifier. So we are looking at changing that to make it a bit easier to trigger. Overall, we want to make improvements to the HUD and the visual feedback on the modifiers as well, making sure that it's clearer, especially when you have an active modifier that is triggered and that is active, in terms of the timer and how long will it stay active, and when you actually increase the duration by your actions, have much better feedback there, so you have better control over what's happening. But also, looking at making the active modifiers last a bit longer, probably, so you really have a more interesting benefit from triggering them. And then on the season journey, so one shift we want to do is to really try to give it a bit more purpose, because right now the season journey is a bit of a mix of a lot of things. It's your main progression path towards unlocking modifiers, towards gaining Battle Pass progression. It's also meant as a kind of a progression thing for new characters, level 1 characters, so it's meant to teach the game. We're going to try to clarify that. We're going to separate the progression part for new players from the experience of a level 40 player, so you're no longer going to have just buy an item at the vendor and these things that are supposed to introduce features. This will be segregated outside of that. So you will have objectives that are more interesting and more gameplay related towards what is the reality of your gameplay as a level 40 player. We want to focus a bit more on the modifier, actually, the season journey. So try to make the objectives more about, you unlock the modifier, you have objectives about using this modifier, then you get to the next mission, you unlock a new active modifier, then the objectives will be about using that new one that you've unlocked, and then you unlock the next one, and then you use it. So a bit more as an initiation to the modifier. And also all the modifiers will be unlocked through the season journey, so active and passive. So we're taking the passive out of the priority objectives, and everything is going to be on the season journey. So really, the season journey will become your main way of progressing the modifier and unlocking all of it. Then what else do I have here? We are looking at the balancing of all of the objectives on the season journey. So there's Some of them are too grindy, the numbers are just too high and it takes ages to do them. Overall, that's not our intention, to make you grind for dozens of hours just to fill a bar until you unlock one part of the whole thing. So we want to make them less grindy, and maybe looking at not necessarily gating behind missions, the progression of objectives, but that's still in discussion, so we'll see if we want to do that. As I said, the season journey right now is also your main means of progression of the Battle Pass XP, but we want to change that. So if what do I want to say? My PC just okay, sorry, my PC just died, but it's back. When it comes to Battle Pass progression, so as we said, we've given more Battle Pass progression or Battle Pass XP on the priority objectives, but we are actually also looking at adding more granularity there. So we're going to be adding Battle Pass progression, Battle Pass XP on more sources, basically pretty much going to look at all the activities in the game and go back more to the way it was in the older season format, where you can play what you want and you will get progression. So you will less be, required to do the activities or the priority objectives or the season journey do give you. You can still do that. You will get progression through those, but you also can play whatever you want and you will get some progression as well. So really, if you're not interested in any of the objectives that are given to you, you can also just do whatever you want in the game and get progression there. I'm almost there, I promise. We are looking at being a bit more generous with the rerolls on priority objectives. We are going to have a pass on all the activities that are available in priority objectives to remove the ones that are too rare, especially in the open world. So, the Warhound convoys, elite resource convoys, and those that spawn on a rarer occasion. So when you have a priority objective that is about that and none of them are on the map, it's not fun. So we might just remove them. We're going to modify the descent one, because right now we have an issue with, since it's just asking you to do a couple loops, people just matchmake, do the couple loops, and then leave the group and leave you alone. So we're going to look at changing that one to avoid that kind of behavior. What else do I have? No, that's actually the end of my list.
Thank you. Great.
These are some of the things.
There was actually a really good question in the chat while you were reciting all the upcoming changes. Not really a question, more of a suggestion. Would it be possible for the modifiers to be saved and be enabled once you log back in? Because right now you need to equip them again.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good point. That's something we need to look at. I am not prepared on that one. I don't know if we have it already fixed or not, but that's something we need to fix.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a good suggestion from the chat regarding all that. But also another thing to mention on the site is that we'll definitely answer all the questions, most likely in the end, of course, if we see anything, because this setup allows us to read the chat. We'll try to answer them. But since, and I understand that people started spamming the giveaway command, you only need to enter it once. You don't need to spam it constantly. So let's just be mindful of the chat going way too fast. And if you guys want us to be able to see your messages, it's best to slow down a little bit, because there are going to be other ways for you to get the bundle, and we'll talk about it. So anything else we want to talk about regarding Seasons 2.0 or...
No. I wanted to react to a couple comments on. It's not Seasons 2.0 related, but I've seen some mentions of bugs, so I just want to acknowledge them. Audio, the rifle audio issue, that's something we're aware of, that we're trying to figure out. It's a tricky one, but it's something we're investigating. So I said a couple, but I forgot what the second one was, but I'm sure it's going to come back in chat.
Yeah, most likely. And should we move on then?
I would love to see some journey progress shared by people in group. Actually, that's something we're investigating. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it because it's actually tricky or so, but we would like to make sure that the on-kill objectives apply to the whole group. So you're not punished by playing in a group, and therefore your kills get stolen by someone else in the group. We would like that to apply to the whole group, but we'll see if we can pull it off, because it's more complicated than it sounds.
And before Yannick finds another question to answer, let's move on, because it's holidays time. It was supposed to be Jingle Bells effect, but I never actually asked anyone for that, so it's like, let's imagine that it's here. And for the winter event, we actually prepared a small teaser for you guys to see, and then we'll be able to show the outfit in game. Yeah, here it is. So the event itself is going to start on December 10th. So there's just a little bit of time left. It's not going to be a very long one. Those of you who played the last year's winter event know that it usually consists of a project with a few objectives, and here you can see a calendar. What's important to know about this specific one is that going to feature 2 tracks, easy track and a hard track, and both tracks will feature different set of rewards. So the outfit, it's called Rudy outfit, because Rudolph, I think it's quite obvious. It's going to be part obtainable through the easy track. The knee pads that you saw in the end of the video with the snow VFX, available through both tracks, easy and hard. And hard track also going to feature extra XP, named caches, optimization caches, recalibration caches, and some exotic components. And the main idea behind this specific winter event is all that the missions designed around time trials, and you will be given a time objective to complete each specific mission. And if you manage to complete it before the time runs out, you're going to be granted the reward automatically. So also if you want to show the outfit now, because there is a lot of things for me to talk about.
I can show it, but I just wanted to mention, to talk about the time trials quickly, because that's something we said we wanted to bring back. So as you know, with Seasons 2.0, we did not bring back the leagues because it didn't really fit with this format. But we said we like the idea of time trials, so that's something we've done with the winter event. Now we are going to start seeing projects that are the objectives are actually time trials. So it's going to be complete that mission under that time. So it's cool. It's going to be a new type of project and a new type of objective. So I'm glad we got it to work. I don't know what you want me to do. This is
just
this is the outfit in action.
Just move around. I don't know. Do some jumping jacks. Another thing that I wanted to. It was a joke, but it's nice to see it in action. So another thing, you don't need to choose only one reward track. You can complete both and collect all the rewards. So that's one of the good opportunities to busy yourself while we all wait for the actual winter holidays to start. And the new knee pads, the Snow Machine knee pads, are going to be available through the track. Both tracks actually going to feature it, and once you obtain it through the track, you can the hoarder, the loot goblin, gonna drop it as well. But that's pretty much how it is for almost every event. And you can also expect other seasonal exclusive items to drop with the hoarder. And as usual, he and other NPCs going to be wearing nice Santa hats. And the items from previous events are going to be from winter, summer, and even the mooncake. So if you miss those, it's your chance to get those. It's actually pretty much it. But like
You wanna-
before the live stream, Yannick and I were debating about the horns on the mask that Rudy features, because I find it very cute.
Only Die I would look at horns and think it's cute.
But it is cute, especially with this small reindeer nose.
Well, someone said we could at least make the nose glow, which it's true. It's not glowing.
I mean, it's shiny. It's like a small Christmas ornament in a way. But it also reminds me of the Krampus. And I know that's also something that we wanted to do for a long time. Like, we don't have a Krampus outfit, but maybe that would inspire Pali to finally do something.
To finally do something.
No, but this one is actually very cute. I love it. And yeah, once again, event starts on December 10th and gonna last up until December 26th. So there is plenty of time to complete all the objectives. And objectives is usually gonna be unlocked in order. So all of them become available daily, but you can you need to finish the previous one for you to be able to move to the next one. But and of course, in the end of the event, there is going to be a few days extra time for you to catch up. So you do not necessarily need to start playing on 10th. You can do that later, but just be sure to finish everything by 26.
People asking if we fix the loot goblin and if they will be able to get the harvest. I mean, yeah, the harvest is in the loot pool, so you should be able to get it from the loot goblin as well. As usual, it's going to have a chance to drop any of the old items from past events as well. So you should be able to get it there.
Yeah, as I mentioned, winter, summer, and mooncake.
Yeah.
All of them going to be there.
Yeah.
So if you were not playing Division last year during the winter event, this is also your chance to get the cute Tommy backpack that we had last year.
Yeah, I know that there's been a lot of questions in chat, not related, but I'll address it on global events in Division 1. Unfortunately, we don't have any groundbreaking news here. There's been no breakthrough on our investigation, so we still are not able to bring them back. But not giving up hope that we will manage to do it. But it's unfortunately we don't have any news in that on that front today.
Yeah, but still on the list, it's still a big priority, especially now that we have the rewards in both Division 1 and Division 2.
Mm. So sneakily, this was also Lexington gameplay, by the way. I was using the Lexington weapon. So that's is that a segue into the veteran
I mean,
rewards,
I wanted to talk about friend referral first, but yeah,
Okay.
we can actually keep the gameplay going. As for the friend referral, there is not a lot of new things to mention. Just a reminder for those of you who may have missed this information. Oh, that's a cute raccoon. It's been such a long time since I saw a raccoon. Sorry.
I'm sorry I missed it. Maybe
Yeah,
I
it
would
just
have killed
went
it
under the-
otherwise just to make you react.
Like, I need to
but
drink
don't-
some water.
I don't
to
usually
calm
shoot
myself.
at wildlife in the game, but just to trigger die, I might have done it.
So see, this is, oh my god, I'm already triggered. But coming back to the friend referral and trying to be nice and helpful here, you know, being an animal lover and whatnot. If you missed that the friend referral has been updated, it's actually a completely revamped system now. You can get Insurgent uniform and Insurgent backpack as a veteran player, as the one who invites the new recruits. And if you're a new recruit, there is also a perfect opportunity for you to get the Stinger, Hunter outfit, LMG, and the backpack trophy. That is the reward that used to be available through the previous iteration of the friend referral, but now we kind of bringing it back with a twist. So make sure to invite a person, play with them for 2 hours, and those nice outfits are yours. And now it is a segue into the veteran rewards that a lot of you guys in the chat seem to be aware of, because it is something that been released in the game this morning.
Yeah.
And to explain what the Veteran Rewards program is basically we wanted to design something to commemorate the years of service and the fact that some of you has been with the franchise, with the game since Division 1, and also avid players in both Division 1 and Division 2. And for the majority of you, you might be able to get it by logging in the game today. You will get the Lexington gun and 3 skins based on the different eligibility levels. Do I need to recite them, or will? Oh, there is information, so I don't really need to read it.
It's very small on this screen we have in front of us.
It's a
very tiny screen like that.
Yeah,
so
it's a
I'm
very
like,
tiny screen. But basically, if you first logged in Division 1 or Division 2 after November 28th, you'll get the bronze reward. The silver one is available for those who logged in between January 2 and November 27 this year, and gold for those who logged in to the game before January 1st, 24. So pretty much everyone should get one of those rewards, and rewards can be accumulated, all 3 of them. So if you're eligible for all 3, you're going to get all 3. One thing that is important to mention that if your inventory is full, you might experience issues with getting those rewards. And that is something that the team is aware and working on a solution, and will find a way to deliver rewards to everyone who might be missing them.
Yeah, it's I see a lot of that in chat. People didn't get their Lexington because their inventory is full. And yeah, that's the problem, because the weapon goes directly into your inventory. So if the inventory is full, the weapon is not delivered. But as Daria said, we're gonna try to fix that, and we'll make sure everybody gets it.
Yeah, and Lexington is also going to have all the attributes maxed out right from the start. So it's going to be very nice, reliable gun.
I see someone asking if the Lexington can be moved to their level 40 character because they logged into their mule character. I mean, if it's on the same account, you can just use the stash. So you should be able to transfer it with the stash to another character.
But also the rewards itself are not account wide, from what I know, unless they can be moved through the stash. But it's actually, I think we need to confirm this information. But it's also best not to claim those on a hardcore character, just to be safe.
Yeah, hardcore you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Any plan to increase stash size? I'm going into Q&A mode. We've talked about it. We are looking at it. We have some ideas.
I don't know if you maybe want to show the skin and inspect it closer in the build.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of really nice details that otherwise you might not be able to notice while looking on the art.
Just to be clear, Lexington is just a skinned M4, right? No special talent or anything. It's actually an LVO-AC, fully auto. So that's a weapon that doesn't exist anywhere else in the game. It's coming back from Division 1. So that's what makes it special. It's a named, not because it has a perfect talent or a perfect stat. It's because it's a rifle that's a fully auto, an assault rifle. Looking at, you were asking me to show the skins, right?
Yeah, the Lexington skin.
That's what you want.
Yeah, because there are so many cute little details you can see here.
That's the bronze one. Mm-hmm.
And also, the talent is going to be random, but you can recalibrate it.
So this is the silver one. It's nice that it gets more detailed as you get from bronze to gold.
Really love the pattern with small phoenixes on it.
Okay, so if I get it right, the question on getting it to on a mule character is that the level of the Lexington is based on the character. Mine is level 30 for some reason.
It could be just because we had to spawn the model through the admin panel.
This is a cheat account with a cheat build, so don't take that don't take that for granted. That explains why I was using it, and I was like, damn, it's actually not doing a lot of damage. But it is, that's why. It's because it's level 30, I didn't notice that. And so that's the gold skin. So yeah, and it's actually one thing that we've started doing is have named items that now have perfect attributes, base attributes or core attributes. So it's not necessarily easy to spot, but you will see it here that the damage is more yellow than the rest of the stats. That means that this is a stat that is actually boosted compared to what the normal balancing of that weapon would be. So there will be more of those in the future as well. That will be not getting perfect attributes in here, but actually getting better core stats as well.
Nice, looks very pretty. For some reason, I now crave chocolate. Looking at this weapon skin.
Because okay.
Yeah, but
sure.
it has like this chocolatey elements. No. And also, did we mention that it has the third attribute? Yeah.
I see some people reacting or someone saying, damage to target out of cover or nerf. No, that's a level 30 Lexington, so that's probably why it's maxed out here with wrong stats.
Yeah, it's a test build account. Last time, Yannick got so many friend requests that we had to replicate his save and create a separate live stream account so people would stop bothering.
They're trying to protect me from you people.
And also because we need to grant you the outfit that is otherwise not available in the live game right now, and this is the only way for us to do that. See the benefits of being a dev.
Where can you get the harvest? You will be able to get the harvest on the Goblin during the winter event.
Yes, just start playing on December 10th, spot the NPCs in the center hat, and yeah.
How dare they? I know. I know.
And the other thing that I wanted to mention is the Stalker collaboration that you guys are already aware of.
Yeah.
But there are some other surprises that we prepared together with the Stalker team. And first of all, I mean, the giveaway in the chat is already ongoing. But there are going to be more opportunities for you not only to win the free code of the Stalker bundle, but also the game itself. Because our partners from the Stalker team actually supplied us with some Stalker 2 game code. So we're going to be running 2 activities for you to participate in. One is going to be a Discord raffle, and from what I remember, it's starting tomorrow. So be sure to join our official Division 2 Discord. And another opportunity is to participate in the photo mode contest and submit the photos of your agent dressed in the style inspired by Stalker. And there are, I think, a lot of really nice locations in Division 2 where you can find a perfect shot. I know that there are a lot of agents in the community who are really into perfecting their skills as the digital photographers, so I guess this is a perfect opportunity for you guys to showcase your skills. And yeah, we can also show the outfits in the game.
Do I have them?
You do.
Let me...
You need to go to the apparel in the store.
So I don't have them directly here.
No, I mean you can try and find them. They should. I actually saw a few of them. Yeah.
Yeah, one here.
Yes, here is one.
And where are the other ones? This is not one.
Yeah, there is
And there's one
Yeah.
here. And that one, it's pretty cool.
from the exclusion zone to the dark zone.
Yeah. And that's one as well.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. We ticked all the boxes. Now we can dedicate our time
Yeah.
to fully answering questions from the chat.
After the trailer.
We are back. We got rudely interrupted.
Their applause! Oh my god! Is it for me? Thank you so much. I know that there are a lot of serious questions, but there was one mention that you and I are wearing the same hoodie, the same shirt.
That's
It's actually, yeah, it's just the color is the same, but those are different shirts. But this is not the first time it's happening. It's been like that a few times before when we were supposed to stream, and we just received a signal from space telling us this is how you're supposed to. This is the dress code for today.
We do not actually align our dress code.
But yeah, now it's time for serious questions.
So 5 times XP isn't working for some players, including yourself. Sorry to hear that. Is there any way to fix it? Not on your side. It's something we need to we are looking at. Unfortunately, the bug is still here. We had it last time already. We need to get that fixed. I've seen someone earlier asking how long is the 5 times XP going to run. It's running across the weekend, so I don't know exactly precisely when it ends, but
I just happen to have this page open, so it ends on the 1st of December by midnight.
okay. My chat was paused. I was like, wait, we're not getting more questions. Can we have more loadout slots? Yeah, that would be nice. And you have snow in Division 2 anytime. That's not the plan now. LMB apparel event when? I missed the LMB.
No snow, no LMB. It's not their habitat.
New dark zone, new enemies, new incursion, new raid. I mean, yeah, yes to all of that. I would love that too.
Summit Center mask, from what I remember, it's gonna be available. Yulmust
Yeah.
mask. Yeah.
Cool.
Hold me accountable if that's not true.
Are apparel events a thing of the past since everything is costing $30? No, we are actually looking at. There's a couple of things we're looking at. One, it's having a bit more granularity when it comes to those kind of bundles. So you actually, could be able to choose and not have to buy the whole thing at once. That's something we're going to be looking at for the future. And apparel events, no, we are discussing how can we bring back apparel events under a new format. So it might not even be called apparel event anymore, but the idea of having an in-game event where you can unlock free cosmetics or buy them if you want, that's something we're investigating to bring it back. So it's the way you know them with the caches and keys every level and all of that, this is not going to come back. But the idea of having in-game events where you can, with a progression where you can collect cosmetics, this is something we want to bring back.
There is a question from someone who never played Division 2 but played a lot of Division 1, and they're wondering if entering the game at this point difficult with these events. I would say that right now is a perfect opportunity to start playing Division 2 because it's the previous seasons made it so much easier for you to start playing as a new, completely new player and get a fast track to level 30 and level 40.
Can you make modifiers work with loadouts, please? It would be nice. I don't know if there's a technical limitation or if it's just an improvement we can make in the future, but that's good feedback. Patch notes. Well, we don't have patch notes because this is not about an update specifically. This is just a chat, just for us to give you some visibility on things we're working on and things that are coming for the game.
Yeah, but there are going to be patch notes because we have another update coming next week.
We do.
So,
I mean, we need a patch to bring the events and all of that. Will there be classified gear coming? No, we are not bringing back classified as a concept into Division 2. What else do we have in here? Any news about Brooklyn DLC? Not today. Today is not the day.
Brooklyn will have its own time to shine.
It's we're working on it. It's coming along nicely, but still too soon.
Deserve a proper separate live stream. Is it possible to get the second Lexington?
Yeah, so what's becoming clear is, and sorry for misunderstanding earlier, is that it looks like if you get it on the mule character that is not level 40, Lexington is going to be scaled to the character level. We see I have a level 30 here, which means since you can only get one copy, then you're stuck with that copy. So we'll take it back to the team and see what we can do about it. Overall, we wanted to be generous with this and make sure everybody gets their own copy with max stats. So if that doesn't work the way we intended, we'll fix it. Open multiple boxes option. We don't have that yet. Would be nice. Can we be able to defend the White House sometimes against enemy attacks, like a horde mode on the White House? That would be cool, but you don't know that probably, but there's a lot of NPCs in the White House, so it's very hard to have enemies around it. Your consoles or your computers might die if we do that. So there are technical limitations around the White House that doesn't allow us to use it for as a game mode, not in the open world anyway, not like that. So could all comms be linked together in order to listen to it back? Yeah, it's not a bad idea to actually be able to listen to all of them together, not one by one.
There's a question about Chinese version of the game. These completely separate items, is it possible to get some over in Division 2? We actually got a few of them for the Mooncake event, for example. And yeah, those are two separate versions run by two separate teams. And this is not the version that Massive is running, but sometimes it is possible for us to exchange some outfits and gear. I know that a lot of people seem excited, me included, about the cat mask, and the giant dinosaur. But we're not talking about it yet. Me mentioning it doesn't mean anything. I just love how it looks. Will you make more modifiers? Yes.
Next season, yeah. Again, that's the plan. Every season we will bring new modifiers. So yeah, Love for True Patriots. Yeah, actually, yeah, we I don't have there's a bunch of further improvements and balancing changes we want to bring following the big pass we did with this update. Now that it's been out for a month, we have some pretty good insights as well in terms of balancing changes, what worked, what didn't. And there are also a few pieces of gear that have been left out from it or not didn't get the love that they needed. So we're looking at making more changes, more improvements. Overall, more leaning towards buffs on things that are still underperforming. And True Patriot is one of them. It's a gear set we're looking at. Have to cut the grind during the journey. Tough for casual players. Takes way too long. Yep, I agree. I mentioned it earlier, but this is something we want to reduce in the future and not have those less of those super grindy objectives with counts of hundreds.
The winter event starts on December 10th. And to answer questions about Division 3, once again, this is not the time, this is not the place.
Could you please consider replacing the weapon damage bonus in specializations trees to one single perk that applies to all? If you change weapon types on the fly, you miss out on those bonuses. I think that's... we had planned a long time ago for a revamp of specializations. We didn't do it in the end because it didn't really reach what we were aiming for. But that being said, there's still a lot of improvements we could do to specializations without going into full revamp. And I think those damage bonuses could be something we revisit as well because it's not super flexible right now. The ability to change those bonuses. What else do we have here? Are you aware that Umbra special talent breaks when fast traveling most of the times? I am not, but I can ask the team if somebody else is, and if that's something we're looking at. Any plans for PvP in the future right now? Nothing that we can communicate on at this point. But we are not forgetting PvP players. I know that there's a lot of PvP fans that just show up in those streams and hope for some breaking news. And every time we tell you, not today. There's a lot of expectations in terms of PvP improvements and new PvP content. So we know that. But I don't have any news for you today. When are we going to see the specialization rework? Well, the one we had started working on, that one you will never see because it wasn't good enough. But we still have it on the back of our mind to revisit specializations at some point. But we don't have anything concrete yet.
Crossplay progression. Not happening anytime soon, unfortunately. As for the raids and incursions, that is also something that we discussed a few times in the past. That's definitely on the table, all options are, but this is not something that we can reveal at this point. Can we use the modifier from this season in the next season?
Nope. No, when next season starts, it's gonna be a whole new set of modifier. That being said, we are looking at ways to bring back old seasons modifiers when we will be a few seasons behind us. We don't want to just throw all of that away. We want to be able to bring back modifiers that have been popular. So maybe we'll see if we can turn them into global events or something like that. Can you make exotic rifles fully auto as well? Well, we would need to design an exotic rifle as fully auto. We are not going to take the existing ones and make them fully auto. Even if we design a rifle as fully auto, then it's just an assault rifle.
There is one patient PvP person in the chat. Thank you so much. You are probably the one and only in the entire PvP community.
Well, it's the same. I saw someone, I don't know if that was trolling, but I saw someone in chat earlier asking if we could bring back the scuba diver uniform, and I'm like, that's it. We found the one player that wants the scuba diver.
I mean, honestly, the chat today weirdly seems like there are some like clones of myself asking about questions, because there was like a person asking for an emote of a Snake Plissken, and then somebody suggested that we have a Metal Gear apparel event, and we're like, this could be me.
I see a bunch of people asking for other gear from Division 1 to come to Division 2. That's not something we plan to do on a regular basis. We brought back Striker because Striker had such a strong fantasy and nostalgia in a way. So we did that a long time ago. Now we have Lexington. I mean, sometimes if the opportunity arises and we think it makes sense, we can. But overall, we don't plan to just make it a regular thing. It's just more special when it's rare.
There were also questions about Dragov helmet, and it's another issue that's been under the investigation for quite some time now, and it's still something that we need to figure out. But that's something that the team is aware of and working on.
So if you Titan for calling you a troll, apparently it wasn't a troll. You want the scuba diver. Okay.
It was a fun one.
Fun was not the way it was qualified when we released it,
but this is the thing. Like, usually the fine arts only being appreciated after some time passes. So it's the same with the scuba.
You call the scuba diver fine art?
I mean, in the Museum of Modern Art, it can definitely be.
Is Division 1 servers being closed down soon? No, we are not closing down the servers of Division 1. Even though we still haven't been able to bring back global events, that doesn't mean we're shutting down the game, not at all. Survival mode in Division 2 or some game mode similar to the Division 1. We don't have plans to bring back survival in Division 2. No. It's the same. It's too special. It's perfect the way it is in Division 1.
Question about more journey levels after level 7.
What was that? Sorry.
Do we plan to have more journey levels after 7s?
I mean, that's that format is not fixed, right? So we will see next season what makes sense. So for this season, we are not going to add new ones, but next season maybe it's not going to be 7. Maybe it's going to be another count. Whatever makes sense with the progression pace we want. Someone is asking, many years ago some devs said that in-game there are you and Hamish as enemy, but nobody finds a clue about Hamish until now. I don't think there's a Hamish in the game, I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm pretty sure, not that I know of anyway. There's a me, which I did not request, but still, I get to be killed thousands of times every day by angry people. But that's a me privilege, apparently.
So another question about Harvester that you marked, but Harvester should be available through the Hoarder, the Loot Goblin, during the winter event that starts on December 10th.
Do you guys have any information at all about the missing hunter mask puzzle? Is that about the hook, the extra hook? I think I addressed that last time and made a lot of people sad, but it's not connected to anything. That hook, there's no missing mask to decipher for the community. It's just an empty hook for now. Lexington won't be in the Loot Goblin? No. What do we have in the future? More bundles like Rainbow Six? The example here is Splinter Cell. Well, Splinter Cell I don't know, but yeah, more collaborations like that. Yes, I mean if people like it, we can do more of them. We're always on the lookout for something that makes sense for us. The water gun from previous events, yes, it will also be back.
Yeah, event is gonna be featuring items from the last year's winter event, this summer's event, and also Mooncake.
What happened with the Nightmare event? Gosh, people have very good memories. It just, we just couldn't pull it off. We had some great ideas there on something we wanted to do alongside the partnership with Resident Evil, but it just, it didn't work out. It's one of those cases where we talked too early before we were sure that the event would actually make it. So it's not coming. Can you bring back old apparel event, please? What one do you want to see? It's actually complicated now because since the season format changed, we cannot just re-enable apparel events. We will need to redo them. So I think it's more about making old apparel event content available in other ways.
Is Lexington farmable? No, it's not. You can only get it through the program at the moment.
When were you planning to repair the backpack's cosmetics? I'm not sure I understand what you mean, or if you're referring to a bug, I'm not familiar with it. Could it be possible to wear mask glasses with the Monolith uniform? If it's not possible, there's probably a very good reason for it. I'm not the one who designed it, so I cannot tell you, but very often it's on a case-by-case basis, depending on how we design the outfit. Sometimes we allow for mask and glasses, sometimes we do not. So that has to do with the way the outfit is built. So unfortunately, if it's not possible here, it's probably for a good reason, which I am not familiar with.
More questions about DLC and raid. It's gonna happen at some point. I mean, the DLC live stream, and we'll talk more about it, but definitely not soon.
There is a bug with backpacks not changing their equipped appearance slot modification, transmog. Is that what this is referring to? Again, I'm not familiar with this one. Are you sure it's not just that you have a skin equipped on that backpack? Because if you have in your apparel screen, if you have a skin on the backpack, it's going to overwrite whatever transmog you equipped to it in the mods.
And actually some apparel fixes are coming with the next patch, so it might get fixed soon. But yeah, it's best if you just tell us which item specifically you are talking about.
Yannick, some news about new hunter or hunters. Haven't you faced enough hunters lately? I feel like we've had a lot of hunters. Can we get the recruiter apparel back to the store? I'm sure it's gonna come back at some point. Any news about climax missions? Well, we're still working on the climax. Towards the end of the season, you will see the climax, and for the first time, there will be the master climax, as you know, which will be the new difficulty enabled on the climax mission. So I don't have any news on it except that, yeah, it's coming. We're working on it. I was playing it today.
Ducks? But how? I love this question. Sometimes ducks are ducking in this game. Any chance you got skins for skills in the works? It's not something I heard about. Why you were looking at me like that? Is it something that we plan?
Something we're looking at, yes.
See?
I was like, is she joking or not?
No, I honestly, this is the first time I'm hearing about this.
You hear it first. Yes, we have some that exist that are old from launch, I think, from pre-order or something. I don't remember, or some edition. But we're looking at making new ones. Lexington is way higher DPS than other high-end ARs. It looks like it should have been 800 RPM instead of 850. It isn't doing the recent balancing somewhat. I mean, we'll see. As usual, in the long run, if it turns out that it becomes an outlier and it's too strong, we might need to look at it. Sorry, means we might need to nerf. We will see. It is intended to have a higher DPS, as we've said, because it doesn't have any perfect talent or perfect stats. It has a perfect DPS in a way, so a stronger DPS than what normal balancing would enforce.
I can't believe that people are actually
On the DPS damage.
asking for it to be nerfed. Already, it's been less than a day for it to be out in the wild.
Well, someone said it's too strong. No nerf, please. Don't worry. We don't have plans to nerf it. No, we'll let you have fun with your new toy. Don't worry. If it turns out that it's hurting the variety in the game in the long run, then we will look at it. But for now, you can have as much fun as you want with it.
Don't listen, Lexington is perfect.
If there's no secret NPC, I managed to find it. Thinking about overall, beside you and 2 secret bosses, can you confirm if there is any secret NPCs yet to be found on the game? I'm pretty sure people have found everything. I know that there have been hints. There have been hints in the past that players have not solved all the mysteries in the game. This is true in some way, in a way that people have brute forced their way through deciphering some of the hunter riddles and managed to trigger the hunters. So there are some intricacies in those riddles that, to our knowledge, have not been discovered, but that still the hunters that are connected to them have been defeated. It's just the way to make them spawn are actually not the accurate way it was designed. But there is no hidden secret in the game that hasn't been found.
I think people want to believe that there is something else to be uncovered.
Would be cool. Maybe there will be new secrets in the future, but not right now.
So there a question about missing Twitch drops problem, and if you reached out to support and couldn't get an answer, just let us know on one of the official tweets what's your ticket number, and we'll try to investigate it for you. But if support couldn't help, I doubt that it will be possible for us, but we'll see what can be done.
Can we get more shade levels for the ×3 XP event, please? You mean the level cap? I'm pretty sure we said we were going to put this one at 1000 as well. If it wasn't the case last time, then that was a mistake, because that's something we wanted to do. Is the empty hook a placeholder? It's a hook that was put here because we had plans for a new hunter, and then we decided to change those plans. That's it. I have the full story.
Empty hook is the code for Fraser in Iron Horse Raid.
I'm saying it feels like Lexington is a hint. We're going back to Lexington Event Center. Nope, negative, Ramos. Has the specialization system just died off with no future inside? I mean, it still exists. The revamp that we were planning to it is on ice, and we don't have any short-term plans to bring it back. Is there any chance for new players to get past events items? Loot Goblin won't drop them for me. I've been playing for 2 to 3 months. Well, the thing, I'm assuming that maybe it's a misunderstanding, but you can only get those items from the Loot Goblin when there is an event that is running. So if there is no new event running, like the winter event that's coming now, the Loot Goblin will not have those items. It will only have them when there is a new item that is added to this Loot Goblin for the duration of an event. So that might be why, if you've been farming the Loot Goblin now, you didn't get anything, and it's by design. But once the winter event starts, then you should be able to get those items.
And also there are discussions about having a rotation of event items that are available through the Loot Goblin in the future. So chances are that we'll have only winter items during winter events. So the next event that starts on December 10th is your great opportunity to farm for summer, previous winter in Mooncake as well.
It's like we started the debate on the balancing of Lexington. Please leave Lexington alone. It's already meddling enough. If anything, it should get a slight buff in order to compete with the top ARs. And then I'm not going to read the rest. But again, we are not planning any change to Lexington.
Will there be an option to automatically disable modifiers when someone joins the game if the host has them disabled? So, as Yannick explained in the beginning, the group leader will have full control over the party and if the party plays with the modifiers or not.
So once again, is Lexington farmable? No, you get it once when you log in, and that's it. How do I get my Lexington if my inventory is full? Right now you will not get it, and we are looking at that.
Yeah, once we have a solution, we'll just release the communications and explain what the next steps are going to be. But we'll definitely find a way to grant it to everyone who's missing it right now.
Why do you put the boomstick reload time to almost 4 seconds? It's useless now. Yeah, some of the reload times might have gone a bit overboard. I'm not saying this one specifically, but we know that there's been discussion on the reload times on some weapons, so we're going to look at that as well.
Will the Lexington be obtainable on Division 2 by logging into Division 1 as well, or does it only work with Division 2 login? So the way eligibility is decided, it's actually the system compares your data to both of those games, and you can get them in Division 1 and in Division 2.
Is the Stalker already out? Yes. To prevent that issue in the future, you should send it to our stash, so we have to claim it. Yes. What about the prime of the comms earned by doing the scouts of the actual season by different characters? The design and the intention is that the comms should be account-wide. They are not right now, and we need to fix that. But by design, we want them to be account-wide, so they are not limited to the character that actually unlocked them.
Are you planning on making a feature that allows to refund expertise even if you get half your resources back?
No. And I know this is probably about balancing changes when we nerf something that was very popular and people have invested a lot of expertise resources. But at the moment, at least, we don't have any plans to have any kind of refund system for that. So maybe something to think on in the future. The idea is not to, allow you to just max out whatever you're using now and then refund it and then max out something else. I mean, the expertise is meant to be a bit of a commitment, but on the other hand, I also understand that when we change the balance and it's not your decision, then I understand that it can be a bit bitter to actually have invested so much into an item that is now not performing the same anymore. So with that in mind, in those cases, maybe there is some extra exceptions we could make, maybe.
Will we get back global events in Division 1? So that is something that is still under the investigation, and we are trying to allocate resources to look at it and have it fixed, but we cannot really give you a timeline right now. But it's still on the plate and still something that we're actively working on.
Expertise and watch back in conflict. I don't know. Is that something people want?
Can you please address the rifle audio bag and group play? Yeah, this is another thing that is currently under investigation, and it's a problem that we know of, and hopefully we'll find a resolution.
Bring the global event back to Tom Clancy's The Division game at last. How many promises can you make? You've been promising for a year now. That's for the second part. I wanted to quote that because we've addressed that already. Like we've been saying for a while, we are looking at it. I know it sounds like it's taking ages, and it's probably very hard to understand why it's so complicated, but it is actually very complicated for us to do that because we don't have any means to update or support Division 1 anymore. So there's a lot of things that are that don't exist anymore in that pipeline that we need to see how we can how we could actually bring back global events in Division 1. So we haven't, let's say we haven't promised, hey, it's going to come back. We have just been saying we're looking at it and we would like to bring it back, but we have to see what we can do.
I guess the biggest issue at this point is that there is a chance to mess up more things in favor of fixing one. So this is another big concern that we have.
Uh, 70k textiles and nothing to buy except Danny once a week. Yeah, we know. Textiles is it's a problem of its own. And we know a lot of people are sitting on a lot of them and have nothing to use it for.
Other modifiers plan to be linked to loadouts.
Yeah, I think I mentioned that earlier, but that's it would be good. It would be nice. And as I said, I think I don't know if the fact that it's not the case is now, if it's a technical limitation or just something we haven't done yet. But that's would be a good improvement.
Why do you sometimes see hunters above the buildings? Just they're part-time construction workers, I think.
Because hunters gotta hunt. Yannick, want to join my clan? You can get good times in legendary missions and raids. Thank you for the offer, but nah, I'm good. I have my own clan.
When will we get Lexington if our inventory is full? So we don't have the answer to that as of right now, but this is something that we'll definitely communicate once we have a solution to the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yannick runs the Manic Yannicks. These people should be copywriters, honestly.
Did you stop rogue spawning at control points? No. Not on purpose anyway. Or if they don't spawn anymore, that's a bug.
I'm gonna give Yannick a chance to answer 3 more questions. And then we'll have to go.
No, the pressure.
Do the easy ones. Survival mode, no.
NSA take earn needs to be increased in descent. Yeah, maybe. I think we need to look at descent and rewards and all of that at some point. The Division Resurgence, is it alive? As far as I know, yeah.
New hair and faces. There is always a room to add more.
When will it be possible to open multiple clothing containers? I don't know. Whenever we put the time into it. Any chance to get some of the masks from Division 1? Well, I don't think that would be a simple copy-paste, unfortunately. It would probably be more work than that. Yannick, viens dans mon clan, il est mieux, je peux te carry. Non, merci.
Our poor mod's been banning people for speaking languages other than English this entire time.
Oops. It's fine, we did that.
I didn't know we can do that. Where is Kelso? She's chilling in the van.
Kelso's fine, don't worry. Missing blueprints. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people asking about missing blueprints. I know I said last time, tell us which ones. But yeah, we need to look at that. And to be honest, I don't know if that's something we have already listed on the pipeline as something that needs to be done. If not, can discuss with the team to make sure that we're prioritizing that.
Oh, that's a good one. What happens if you can't complete the journey?
If you can't complete the journey?
Yep.
What would prevent you from completing it?
I mean, if, for example, someone starts playing the season very late.
If you start late, well, you might not unlock all the journey rewards.
Maybe not even modifiers, but that's actually an issue.
Well, I mean, the modifier disappears at the end of the season. So.
Yeah, but for the new difficulty, if you want to play the master difficulty, it's best to have all the modifiers equipped.
But you can grind them and unlock them. It's gonna be complicated, but that's it's still doable. Do you plan on fixing the raid leaderboards? I no longer can be number 1 in raid time unless I beat my old time before the reset. No, I'm not aware of that one. So something we need to look at. I'm on Journey 5 and the mods have not been dropping for me to complete this level. Is that the prime? But then you should be able to still get those mods in the priority objectives, right? Because these are passive modifiers we are asking you to use. My iron raid times are not being counted at all since reset. Okay. Bring apparel events back, please. Well, if this is about bringing back old ones, as I said, we need to see how we could make them work in the new season format. But as far as bringing back the feature of apparel events for new outfits, as I said earlier, this is something we're looking at, but in a different way. We want to bring back the the essence of it, but not that exact specific feature.
Okay, I think
It's more
that
than 3.
Yannick, exceeded the count. So there is a few last minutes for you guys to enter the giveaway, the Stalker giveaway. That's it for answering the questions. Blame me for being too strict, being like we're on time. But before we go, first of all, happy Thanksgiving to everyone who celebrates. Obviously, we are working, but we're in Europe. But if you have a chance to enjoy a nice dinner with your loved ones and family, we hope you have a great evening. Don't forget about the 5XP event happening until December 1, including December 1. Also, winter event starts on December 10th, and there are going to be more announcements on our official pages regarding the opportunities to get the Stalker bundle keys and also the Stalker game keys. So stay tuned, and thank you so much for hopping on our live stream today. It was really fun answering all the questions, and hope to see you soon. Thank you, Yannick.
Thank you.
Bye.
Alright, we'll do a quick recap now. Let me just switch the scenes. Sorry, that was not the official stream. Let's get that out of the way first of all. A lot of people jumping in, doing hashtag Stalker2. We were just doing a co-stream. I do apologize. We're going to do a quick recap of their stream today before we end. Lots of chat going on. There was a few bits I picked up on, and I forgot what. What's that, Gizmo? That was a stream. Let's recap, guys. Let's recap. I took some notes. There wasn't a ton. Wasn't a ton. Lone Wolf for Prime, thank you. Seasons 2.0. They were discussing changes that are going to come this season, changes for the future. So this season they're looking to get the group leader to be in control over the modifiers. They did say that was going to be the case before it came out. I'm pretty sure of it. It came out not like that though, but they're looking to bring that in. So basically, if you're a group leader, you don't like the modifiers, and you turn them off, you're not going to matchmake with people that have modifiers on and ruin your experience. You'll have modifiers off. Like the global events work, pretty much. Raid experience is meant to be pure. That's why they removed the mods from raids. That's already been done. Seasonal XP is going to be on all priority objectives going forward, hopefully soon. That's not now. Hostile modifiers will be less punishing. They're talking about Recruit All and Master of None. They're looking for them to be less punishing this season, obviously, because next season they won't be a thing. But for the future, they were talking about a few other things. So they've taken feedback into next season's mods. They want the hostile modifiers that aren't as punishing at all, really. So in a way, they'll just have a little bit of a counter to the modifiers you have and not change your playstyle so much. Is what I was getting from that, which sounds good. So the I think the hostile modifiers is the bigger thing. Like for me personally, 100%, I think the modifier system's great, and I like the hostile modifiers where they're at. But a lot of people don't, so they've got to find the balance there. I get what they're saying. They want everybody just to enjoy the modifiers, so that's what they're looking at. They're looking at a bonus for when you're playing with modifiers as well. Only a little one, but they are looking for a small bonus. So there's reward for having it on by the sounds of it. They're looking at lots of other quality of life improvements. Better objectives for Journey as well, based on the modifiers. So it's not going to be as grindy next season, hopefully. All modifiers are going to be active through the seasonal journey only, or obtainable. It's not going to be through... So right now you can get passive modifiers through the... priority objectives. It's not going to be a case next season. They're all going to be attached to the seasonal journey. You'll have to go through that to get them all unlocked. We're probably going to do them in one stream again. That's probably a thing at the start of every season now. Seasonal journey objectives, balancing, we've said that. Seasonal XP, it's going to go back to how it used to be. You'll be able to play whatever activity you want in a game and earn seasonal XP. So you're not going to be stuck to priority objectives of the journey so much. So I imagine that goes back to finishing the season pass in one day, which we did anyway. Rifle noise, they're investigating it, but it's tricky to fix. They will fix that eventually. Seasonal objectives. For group play, again, tricky. They're looking at some objectives, like kill-based ones, that they can allow for group to work together. The winter event teaser, I'm going to try and get it up before I end now with the roadmap. No. Oh, aye. The secret. So for years now, it feels like people have been saying there's still one secret to find in the game. There's still something. Oh, look at this hook in New York. It's been added by purpose. There's a secret. The hook's been explained. So the hook, they were going to add another hunter, decided against it. So hook means nothing. He did hint that there will be hunters coming in Brooklyn. That was hinted strongly. Yeah. And he confirmed that there's no secrets left in the game. There's none. So people might have completed secrets in a different way as to what it was intended by forcing it, but there's no current secrets in the game to solve. So don't know what they're on about with the ducks. Because they made it sound like there was something with the ducks. It said to keep on shooting the ducks. Don't know. But that was confirmed. And also the Lexington, which loads of people are asking questions about. The Lexington... if you're like me and your inventory was full and you didn't get a hold of it, then they're looking to fix that. If you got it at a lower level, they're looking to fix that so everybody gets it. I think that's the whole recap. And Blackheart, thank you so much for the 10 there. 10 bomb, thank you. You're a legend, thank you so much. Like, your support's incredible. It gives me like a running total out of how many gifts you've given, and that's just on Twitch. I won't read it out, but it's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, Black. I'm right in saying the hostile modifiers won't work with the global event. No, global event or modifiers only, I believe. Not gonna lie, you made me look at modifiers different, and now I like most of them. No worries, Lone Wolf. I remember you thought we were arguing at the time. I think I read something wrong that you said. I didn't mean it in the way. I remember. I'm glad that you've seen the light, though. But it sounds like they've taken all the feedback on board. And they're going to be getting better moving forward for the community. Thank you, Black. I'm hoping to deliver a lot for the community very, very soon, bro. Getting back to old ways. Vidgirl, what's up? My question got asked, but Yannick gave a non-answer. I asked, what happens if you don't complete the journey? Oh, is that you? Basically, you don't complete the journey. If you don't complete it, you don't complete it. You'll miss out right now on some rewards, I'm guessing. Oh, Lady Rock with her Prime. Thank you. I need to update these numbers. 1, 2. So much love today in chat. Thank you. Again, we got a 24, I say 24-hour stream tomorrow. We do. We have a 24-hour stream tomorrow celebrating 7 years of this channel and community. We're going to be having some fun tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving, Big Chris. You didn't receive the gun either, but I got the skins. Same, I got the skins without the gun. My inventory was full and gutted. So at the minute, I've got to play on Lady Rock's account if I want to use it and get some content. Maybe there's secrets, but they don't want to share them. I don't know. That felt like a solid... No. There's not a secret. I'm going to post this as a VOD announcement. Probably not, Grady. I'm not going to have the time. I do want to do something very quickly, though. Let me... I want to do something very, very quickly. We want to go over the winter event. So I'm gonna go over the winter event. I just need to get it up. We said we'd do that. So they announced their winter event. This will be a VOD, so I'm going to go into VOD format for a second. We did this on the last 24-hour stream, which means it's going to be weird now, chat, because we're live, but I'm going to make a video while we're live. It saves me doing it again once I end, okay? So, what we're going to quickly do, very quickly. So welcome everyone. We've just finished the live stream from the Division 2. It is their announcement stream for the winter event. They went over a lot of other stuff as well. You can see it on the YouTube channel and the stream I did today if you want to watch that. I will quickly recap at the end of this video as well with a few things they went over. But what I want to discuss first was the winter event. This is happening very soon. It's going to be the 10th of December, in fact. And they showed some footage, which I'm going to play while I'm talking here. So there's a brand new outfit that's coming in the winter event this year. You can see it there. It's like some Christmas pajamas. He's having a cup of tea or coffee there with a reindeer mask, I want to say, and a little bauble on the top. And they shown this as well. This is the winter event calendar. It's going to work a little bit different than the last few years. So day one, which starts on December 10th, you're going to be given a project to complete Grand Washington Hotel. And it's going to be a speed run as well, like a time trial. You'll have to complete it within a certain time to get the Rudy Balaclava. Then on day two, you'll notice format if you've done any events recently in the last year or so, how the daily projects go live and things like that. So on the 10th of December, you'll get day 1, 11th December, day 2, and so on up until day 6. And then at day 6, all projects will be available. You have to do them in order, and you'll have until the 17th of December, I imagine. I'll get the exact dates at the end in a second. But to get all of these done, and it's called extra time there after day 6. So again, day 1, Grand Washington Hotel, beat a time, get a balaclava. Day 2, Viewpoint Museum, beat a time, get the pants. Day 3 will be DCD headquarters. You beat the time, you get the Rudy shirt. Day 4, Jefferson Trade Center. There'll be a time to beat for the boots. Day 5, there'll be a time to beat on Air and Space Museum for the vest. And day 6, Potomac Event Center, you'll have a time to beat for the Snow Machine named knee pads. So just to confirm the dates again, because I do have them on my notes here. This will start on the 10th of December and go through to the 26th of December, sorry. So you got into the 26th to get this done. And also you'll have the Loot Goblin available as well. So the Loot Goblin is that guy. He'll have a Christmas hat on, and you can farm all of the special items that he has available over and over to make sure you get them. And once you got the Snow Machine named knee pads, they'll be added as well. Now they did share a little bit of footage, so you can see in this build the new outfit in full there. That's what it's going to look like. A lot of people don't like it. I love it personally. But in the stream earlier, I'm going to say like 99% of people were against it. I'm part of that 1%. They also shown some footage of those knee pads, though. And I don't know whether I've gone too far or not far enough. Let me find it. No, not far enough. They definitely shared some footage, didn't they? Of what the knee pads do. There we go. There you go. I went too far. So just go back a little bit. This little clip here. So it shows off the outfit. It goes to the knee pads. Every status effect you apply will also apply snowfall to the target. So there you go. That's what those knee pads are going to do. I think that's brilliant. I'm all for it. Imagine pairing that up with the Slayer. But yeah, that's what they do. And that's the winter event. That's the roadmap. That's how this winter event is going to work. And I don't think there was anything else regarding that. He was showing off the new Lexington AR. They talked about the friend referral, the Lexington. Just to mention now, actually, a catch up on that, because I know a lot of people will be interested in this. The Lexington AR is a veteran reward scheme where if you've played the game, if your first login was before the 1st of January 2024, you're going to get all 3 of these skins. If your first login was between I think it was February and November, by the looks of it, then you'll get the silver and gold. And if your first login was after the 28th of November, then it's going to be just the bronze one that you get. A lot of people never got the Lexington today, though. They got the free skins, but they didn't get the Lexington because, like me, they had their inventories full. Or they logged in on a watch mule and got it at a lower level. So they said they are going to fix that, ensure everybody gets a hold of it. At some point, there'll be more communication down the line. But right now, it is not farmable. There is no way of getting the Lexington. It is a very good AR. It's like a fully auto Lavoa, which from the Division 1, it's like a throwback. And they know we all want it, and they're going to make sure that happens. But more communication down the line for people that missed it today, like myself. Because, like I said, you logged in on a character with full inventory, or you logged in on a watch mule and had it at a lower level. There's no way of fixing that right now, and that's what they've said. But they're gonna get on it. They're gonna fix it. Other stuff to recap. They had a look at the skins here as well. They look real good, real good. Like the design of the skins, especially with the shade, the phoenix on it there. They kind of advance as they go up to gold. Bit of like a rose bronze as well on the bronze. Spoke about Stalker and the outfits and stuff. And they did lots of Q&A. So this is the bit now. I'm just going to give a very quick recap on the stream today, other than the winter event. So they spoke a lot about Seasons 2.0 and stuff that they want to do this season to improve it, stuff that they're going to do in the future to improve it. This season, they want to make it so the group leader will be in control over the modifiers. So that's how it should have been as intended when it came out, I believe. I remember them saying that, but they are looking to do that this season. So if you're a group leader, you have modifiers turned off, you can matchmake and you won't have them on. If somebody joins you that has them on, you'll be in charge of them, just like global events. They said about the raid experience being pure with no modifiers. And they've already fixed that, so raids no longer have modifiers attached to them. We spoke about seasonal XP on all priority objectives. They're looking at getting that in this season, so it doesn't matter what priority objective you choose, you'll get seasonal XP as a reward. Hostile modifiers will be less punishing. They're looking to sort out Recruit All and Master of None before the season is over to make them less punishing. And then going forward, not this season, they are looking at making other changes. They've taken a lot of feedback into account for next season and beyond with hostile modifiers. They don't want them to be so punishing. They just want them to have a little bit of a counter to the modifiers that you have, but they're not looking for them to be as punishing as they have been this season. So they want it to be fun for everybody and make people want to turn them on. In addition to that, they're looking at bonuses for when playing with modifiers. So when you turn them on, there will be some bonus. Lots of quality of life improvements they're looking at going forward. Better objectives for the journey based on the modifiers that you get. And going forward from next season, all modifiers will only be able to be achieved through the seasonal journey. So this season, we were able to get passive modifiers from priority objectives. Not the case. Going forward, they'll all be attached to the journey, and then the journey will be more based around those modifiers rather than the big grind that we had this season. The seasonal journey objectives are getting rebalanced with that in mind. They spoke about seasonal XP back to how it was going to be as well. You're not just going to have to play the journey and priority objectives to get the big bulk of that. You can play what you want to get seasonal XP, which is basically back to how it was before the latest season, Seasons 2.0. They spoke about a lot more during the stream as well, some other bits. The rifle noise, the rifle bug, it's being investigated, but it's a tricky one to fix. Seasonal objectives, working in a group rather than just solo. Again, they say it's very tricky, but they are looking at ones that are required for kill counts or things like that to be obtained in a group. But it is tricky. It is something they're looking at, though. We spoke about the winter event. We had a look at that at the start of this video. And to end on, they spoke about secrets, which I thought was real big, because for a while now, we thought there was a secret still hidden in the game. They practically confirmed there is no secret. So if, like me, you thought that hook in New York meant something, it doesn't. A secret hunter was going to be added to the game. They changed their mind. And that's what that hook was. And if you've watched any of my recent videos about the duck, well, it appears that that's nothing either. They've said we found all secrets in the game. If anything, we brute forced a few of them instead of doing them properly. But that's it. But they strongly hinted at more secrets in the next DLC, which is Brooklyn, next season. So I'm imagining more secret hunters and things like that. But that's it. That's the end of this video today. I just want to give you an update on the winter event that's coming on the 10th of December and all the information. We'll cover that as it goes live as well. But thank you for watching. Until next time, take care. Peace out. Thank you, guys. That saves me a lot of time just doing that there. Okay. Right, I'm going to quickly just end by looking at you guys in chat, answering any questions, and then we're going to get going because I need to go and get some food. Good co-stream. I'll have to play Tom Clancy's Division 2 on PS5 Pro. So, we got a 24-hour stream tomorrow, guys. It's the first time that I'm playing on my PS5 Pro. I got it all set up before. Still need to install the Division 2. 24-hour stream tomorrow, celebrating 7 years of doing this. Please tune in. It's going to cost you to use my account. Don't be like that. You know what? I'll have a Lexington tomorrow, I hope. Hopefully my stash isn't full on the Division 2 on PS. I've heard that this AR is going to be the best now. No problem, Simba. The webcam is only for you. I record on a different PC. Well, thank you. I think the data is based on a Ubi account. It's got all 3 skins on PC. I felt it was bugged. Stacy got all 3 skins, and I'm pretty sure she never had the Division PC until... When did we get you on PC, Stace? It's definitely after January, and she had all 3 as well. So in fact, yeah, I don't think it's the Ubi account, because I think that's when she created a Ubi account. I think it's just bugged. Yes, Godrolled. I forgot to mention that. It was Wayne. After Mother's Day. There you go. After Mother's Day, she created her account. And she got all 3. And here's me. Don't even have it because I don't manage my inventory. Sucks. Twitch, catch up with you. Oh, so sorry, what's up? Move face cam. I'm so sorry. I was just recording a quick video there to end as well. Recapping, my bad. Hey, Plum, how's it going? Glad you've enjoyed it, Rami. Iron Horse Leaderboard has new raid coming soon. Any ideas on that? Oh, it always says that new raid coming. What they said about raids was that what they've basically been saying the whole time, that it's on the cards. It's something they'd love to do, but priorities, basically. It's not one of them right now, unfortunately. I think we're going to have a new incursion before a raid. I think that's fact. Yes, Yannick's backpack trophy is a dev trophy. Then you have a Ubisoft account from the Xbox. I thought the Xbox you just played on my account. I'm pretty sure recreated you on? That's a good question, though. I don't think you played a Ubisoft game on the Xbox. I don't know though, Stace. I don't know. But we're ending it there, guys. Thank you for tuning in today. Tomorrow's stream is going to be... I'm going to announce what it is now. We are going to do a little bit of a challenge. And rather than delete exotics tomorrow, we're going to save exotics. We're putting a spin on it. And you can thank Hello for this. She said we should do something where we're actually supporting you and not trying to make things worse for you. Okay? So I don't know the exact numbers yet. We're going to work it out. We're going to try and hit this month's goal or better. But for your gifts and support tomorrow on my 7-year anniversary stream, you'll be saving my exotics. So we're going to start the stream, and the goal of the stream is going to be to complete the journey within 24 hours. That is the goal. If I do not complete the journey within 24 hours, regardless of how much support you give me, I'm going to lose all my exotics on PlayStation 5. I got to delete every single one. So that is the challenge. Got to do it. However, if I do complete it within 24 hours, it's then down to you. Your gifts and support are going to save exotics. So rather than delete them, you'll be saving them for every so many gifts, donations, stuff like that. You'll save a certain amount of exotics. So that's what we're going to do. That's the kind of format for tomorrow's stream. So I'm challenging myself to do the journey within 24. If I don't, they all go anyway. But if I do, then you guys are supporting me to not delete exotics for a change rather than delete them. And at the end, we'll have like an exotic saved count. And I don't know. I think I've got every exotic on PlayStation. Maybe not the Oro or anything new. But yeah, I'll sort all that in the morning. And yeah, that's the stream. That's the best I could come up with of how busy I've been. We obviously try and do something a little bit more substantial for the anniversary streams, but I just have not had no time to plan anything. My head's been literally buried in Discord all month. So it's obviously had an effect on the channel. As you've seen, I've been streaming, the content's been lacking. But we're still going to have fun tomorrow with a 24-hour 24-hour 7-year anniversary stream. And we'll speak about that 7 years at the start of the stream, stuff like that, and the future, because I feel like we're about to head into a new era of GCROCK, and I'm very excited, really excited. It's hard going into it's hard getting people on board with what I want to do, but we're doing it. There's no way around it. It's happening, and I'm dead excited for it. We'll talk about it at the start of tomorrow's stream, and yeah, basically going back to what I think we did best. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Anyway, it'll be good. I can't wait. I really can't. It'll be a good stream tomorrow. And on PlayStation as well. I haven't been on PlayStation in a while. So let's get the PlayStation loaded up. Hell yes, Dragonov says. Definitely. I'm trying to think of the year where we're heading back to. We've kind of gone full circle in the 7 years. And we've been... Blame Stacy for the last few years. Fucking... getting in a relationship and having a baby. Jeez. But we're good. We know what we want to do now. And we're going back. I'm going to say we're going back to about year 3, year 4. Where we were in year 3, year 4. Team GC, raiding all the time. That sort of channel. Can't wait. Not overly impressed with the lack of details I could give. I know. I'm a little bit meh right now. But yeah, I think we've answered everybody. I don't think I've missed anything. Have a great evening. We'll be live at about 10, 11 a.m. in the morning, UK time. I'm going for the 24. He can make his own breakfast and dinner tomorrow. Should be looking at me after me the whole time. Right. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Take care. Oh, one thing. I'm guessing we got quite a few Twitch people. We should raid someone, right? We do. Who's streaming? Who is streaming? I'm going to send you to IKEA. I know some of you like IKEA. Great guy. Very knowledgeable. He also does videos about a certain someone I wish I could do videos about. Joke. Send you there. Alright, there you go, Twitch. We'll see you tomorrow for the 24-hour. Take care. Enjoy IKEA. Hey, what's up, Scott? I'm going to release a recap straight after this. Straight after. Sell his PS5. What? Right, Twitch, see you later. See you tomorrow. I'm sending you now. YouTube, I'm ending now. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Have a great evening. Peace.